Once in a small, picturesque village by the sea, there lived an old fisherman named Elias. He was known across the land not only for his skill at sea, but also for his wise stories that seemed to weave magic in the minds of listeners. Despite his cheerful tales, Elias carried a heavy heart pressed with a deep loneliness that he never spoke about. Elias had once had a family, a wife and a daughter whom he loved more than the ocean itself. His daughter, Mirabelle, born under the stormiest rain the village had ever seen, was as spirited as the wind. His wife, Clara, was kind and gentle, with a smile that could calm the roughest seas. However, fate was cruel. A dire illness swept through the village, taking them both away, leaving Elias to face the vast emptiness alone. Years passed, and the ocean became his only solace and company. Every day, without fail, Elias would set out to sea at dawn, his small boat dancing on the waves, and return at dusk with a catch that was just enough, never more. The villagers would often see him talking to the sea, narrating stories to the waves as if they could carry his words to the heavens where Clara and Mirabelle could hear him. One day, a young woman named Lila came to the village. Drawn by tales of a wise old fisherman, she sought Elias's company. Lila, with her inquisitive eyes and kind heart, reminded Elias so much of Mirabelle. She would sit with him on the shore, listening intently as he spun stories from his heartstrings. One evening, under the amber sky, Elias shared a story he never had before, his own. He spoke of love and loss, of the silent strength it took to sail life's turbulent waters when the anchors of your heart had been lifted. Tears traced the weathered lines of his face as the sea listened quietly to his pain. Moved by his vulnerability, Lila reached out, her hand clasping his. In that moment, Elias realized that by sharing his grief, he had allowed a new sprout of companionship to take root. Over time, Lila became like a daughter to him, and with every tide that rolled in and out, Elias's world grew a little warmer, a little less lonely. Years later, as villagers tell the tale, they often ponder the lesson Elias left behind, that sharing one's story, no matter how steeped in sorrow, can open doors to healing. Through the act of vulnerability, new bonds can be forged and lost joy can be reclaimed, like treasures washed ashore by the ever-giving sea. With Elias's boat now resting quietly by the dock, the ocean continues to whisper his stories, a testament to a heart that learned to sail the high waves of grief, finding a new harbor in the souls he chose to trust.